Hey everyone, and welcome to another cast by HD, Phoenix, and Kelly Milkies. In the 9 o'clock position, we have the Blue Terran as KJH, and in the bottom 6 o'clock position, we have the Purple Zerg as Glade. These are both top tier Australian players. They are in the top 20 of the C servers, and I'm going to let my co-caster Kelly Milkies talk about this tournament.
Hey everyone, this game is actually the first game of Blizzard Top 16 Invitational, so obviously these guys are really high level of playing.
Amazingly high.
Kang, KJH, and Glade are actually, both live in the same state, and they have played quite a lot of times together. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up against each other, because they have played each other in many Australian tournaments.
And it looks like KJH is going to go for the very standard turn opening. It's going to be a 9 supply depot into probably a 10 or 11 racks, probably by a fast gas after that. I mean, the opener is always the same. It really depends what they go after that. What we don't see is any kind of like 7 racks, 8 racks nonsense. And we don't see a 9 pool by Glade. Remember, cheese is very effective, but it's also very easy to defend against, and high level players do know how to defend against cheese. So in a high stakes tournament like BLIZZCON, nobody's going to try that.
Well, Metropolis, this map is actually one of KJH's favorite. He has been practicing on this map a lot, so I think this map might have been chosen by him.
Yeah, and we do see a 13th scout going by KJH. It is going to go in the wrong area. Do notice this scout is going in the wrong area, because if we look at the site, we're looking at if we look at Glade's site, he did see the command center, but because you can pull the overlord back here, KJH has no idea where he is, and he is going to get the scout off, and it's going to allow him to just safely macro up and just not give away his position.
So, well, let's talk about players. KJH, he is actually really famous Terran player in Australia. One of his very strong points is actually macro.
Yeah, all the games I see is very strong macro. He's kind of like the, I don't know, would you say he's like the Hydra of Asia? Does he rage? But Hydra is a very strong macro player.
Well, right before this match, I was actually talking to KJH, and he did say that he is really nervous about this game. So he actually really has that mental blockage, that playing against Glade is going to set him a little bit behind. Zerg is actually not his strongest matchup so far. It'll be interesting to see what he tries against Glade.
Well, we do see a very standard opener, just getting the first 2 links just to scout, most likely park them at the Zanaga watchtowers. His speed is at 1/3 done. The links, notice the position of the links. They are going to deny the eventual scout. There it is, and they're going to shoo away the scout. KJH is playing blind right now, and it's going to cost him a scan to see what it is.
Let's see now. Kang is actually starting to build. What is that? He's
Nitro packs, and the
he's
first
actually
Reaper is
going
out.
Reaper. So, what do you think about going Reaper for this match? Because the mineral line, it's not really close to the cliffs. You have to actually go another round, go through the naturals, or hop through the whole base before you actually can go to the mineral line.
And look, he's going to be ready for it. The speed is almost done, and once these Zerglings do get speed, they're going to move at 4.5. This Reaper without speed is only going to move at 3. Once he gets speed, he'll move at 4. But this Reaper isn't going to do anything. It's what I'm thinking on the looking at the production tab. He does have a 3rd Reaper out, but most likely these Reapers are just going to be purely used for scout. And look at that, he's going to get picked off. He actually could have hopped up here, but that would just delayed his demise. And KJH is going to pull back and defend.
Okay, right at KJH base, Glade actually just lost one of his overlords. I think he sacrificed his overlord just to see how much is KJH trying to, invest in Reapers so that he can better prepare against it. And the first scout that KJH actually sent, which was his Reaper, was just to check if he had natural, if Glade has natural, and he did see the natural, but he's not transiting yet. He's still insisting to go Reaper, which I'm not really sure that's the best choice at the moment.
I don't think he's going, well, he is, looking at the production tab, he is making 3 more Reapers. I'm not really sure if I agree with this, because look at this fantastic creep spread, and look at these overlord placements. If you look at Glade's site, he sees everything, because of this Zergling there. And the Reapers are not going to do any damage. These Lings are going to be waiting for these Reapers as soon as they hop up. And they are going to take out that Ling, and Glade is going to be ready for it.
Well, let's see how he brings his Reaper in for the first prong attack. Let's see, is he going for his natural mineral line, which is most probably what he's going to do, but he does see that He has no drones there yet. So the Lynx actually coming right out to go after the Reapers. The Reapers are in a little bit of trouble right now and takes down almost three Reapers, which is a really big disadvantage for the KJH because let's take a look at the production tab. Because he actually invested, all his money into Reapers.
But he is making 3 more Reapers. There are 6 Reapers on the field. These Lynx are going to get a fantastic surround. 3 Reapers do go down, and this is disastrous. Actually, did he lose? I think he lost like all his Reapers except 1. I think that's 5 Reapers, unless...
Yeah.
No, these 2 ran away. But looking at the units lost tab, we do have actually even lost, but do remember a lot of those early losses for KJH is going to be gas, and gas is going to be very, very expensive. That is a lot of Lynx out right now.
Yeah, so you guys know the Reaper is 50 gas and 50 mirrors is, a really, big investment. I'm not sure if he's still building Reapers, but it does look like he's still building Reapers. 3
more Reapers on the way.
I really do not agree with him going for Reapers, especially actually for Metalopolis. Reaper is not the best unit to go up against a Zerg, and you can see the Overlord right there is just spewing, creep right outside Glade's base.
The thing is this is really, really late. Well, like 8 minutes into the game. Notice Glade has only got speedlings, and because of his wonderful creep placement, he is denying all these speed Reapers. The Reapers do move at 4, but the Zerglings move at 6 on creep. Are going to be able to get the surround, and we are going to see a very, very early Spire from Glade. And once his Spire comes out, these Reapers' lives are over.
Well, you do see that actually KJH has already 3 command center down in the map, and the Mutalists are already up.
We have 5 mutas on the way, and this is going to spell disaster. Because looking on the units tab, we only have 6 Marines, and 6 Marines versus 6 mutas, or 5 mutas, is not going to be enough. And like these Reapers are really strong, but these Lynx have completely denied any form of aggression by Vegetarian.
One of the very, very, very bad flaws is that KJH, now he has sight, but it is a little bit too late because he does see the Mutalists coming in. He is, desperately churning out Marines. He's going to come back to his main mineral line to try to defend against Muta. He just has him in time, and he has no steam pack, so he's just trying to go around taking down Muta. He does not take any down at all. Great micro dive by Glade. He's going straight for the natural. KJH Muta are running to the expansion right now, but all his SCVs are almost taken out. Nothing much he can do. He has no steam pack. There goes the missile turret not being built in time. He has no missile turret in, only 1 missile turret in his main. What do you think about this?
Well, you see, the thing is, this is the meta game. You go Reapers, I go Muta. I force you to go Marines, and then he has so many Zerglings. I go Banelings with centrifugal hooks, and you're done. Like basically, Glade is buying time. He is forcing KJH mentality to be defensive, force him to get engineering space, force him to get missile turrets, and looking on the income tab, he is behind 7 harvesters, and more importantly, he is behind on gas because Glade is on 4 gas and he is on 2. So it's okay because he is going a very heavy bio ball, and bio balls because Marauders only cost 25 gas, Marines cost no gas. It's okay, but it's going to really, really hurt him in the late game if he doesn't get any gas because he's not going to get Thors, he's not going to get tanks. And I don't know, this is a lot of Marines, but what do you think Glade should do right now? He does have a lot of mutas. He has 10 mutas right now.
Well, if I'm Glade, I'll just go around picking out SCVs in the natural and in the main. You see right there.
And he gets the factory. Wow. And that is a lot of Marines. Looking at the units tab, we do have 26 Marines for Glade's 11 mutas. But
see, Glade is just
and
gonna.
there's a centrifugal hooks.
Glade's just gonna move around all the 3 command centers because KJH just does not have really enough to defend against his Muta, and he's being trapped in his base. He has, no control on the map. He cannot see anything at all. As you can see, Glade is great. He's actually having, really, really good map control. He's pretty all over the place. Muta's gonna try, not gonna try to take down the missile turret, but he's just gonna, distract KJH, let him, get really busy, not being able to expand. As you can see, Glade's base, he has a lot already, and as I said, the creep is almost, spreading all the way to KJH's base.
This is such a good creep highway. Like, see, the thing is, most people think, oh, creep highway, that's for offensive, I can get my units out faster. No, that's not true, because if you look at Glade's site, he's everywhere there's a creep camera he can see. And the moment the Marine Marauder ball steps on the creep, Banelings are going to catch up so fast to them and just destroy them. It's such a good defensive. And there goes the Banelings. We do have 11 Banelings, and these Marines are just going to melt. Once the Marines melt, all the Zerglings are going to flood, pick up the missile turrets, and it's going to be... There is a very good scout by Glade. He is going to see the composition in the front, and he's going to know that this is the time to win. And this second army is going to come back, but With this many amount of banelings, I don't think so.
Enough.
And here comes the big push.
Okay, here you're going to see Glade bringing in his winglings, and winglings are right behind trying to defend.